Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are having a great day, and welcome back to another chapter of Sincerely with Jay. So today's chapter is finding peace in a room full of one. So it's basically being okay with being alone, being okay with doing all of this by yourself with nobody else. Because I know that before I used to always need to be around people, always need to surround myself with other people. And it's not a bad thing to be social, to go out, but to always surround yourself and never to be alone is bad, because then you don't have a sense of individuality, a sense of being you. Because whenever you're around people, you don't know who you really are. When you're around people, you tend to gravitate to their beliefs, to their values. You never had a decision or time to figure out what you actually want, who you actually are, and what you actually believe. And a lot of people would rather surround themselves with like snakes and people who don't actually got them for real than being by themselves, because it gives them a sense of value, a sense of validation, a sense of belonging. Even though you know that, hey, if I called, would they answer? If I need them, would they show up? A lot of the times, people know they don't actually got me for real, but they'll still be with them. They'll still hang out with them. Because they need a sense of value, a sense of belonging. But that's not good. You need to be okay being in that room full of one. That room of just you. Because it's better to be alone than to be lonely and not alone. Because you may be by yourself, but you're not lonely. And I'm not saying it's bad to have friends, to have people around you, but it's bad to keep people in your life because you want friends. You want those people you can go out with. I'm saying it's better to have nobody. It's better to have nobody in your life than to have people in your life who don't actually got you, who won't show up for you. If someone was talking behind your back, they would speak up. They'd say, yo, you can't do that. Yo, you can't say that. But a lot of people, if someone's talking behind your back, they'd go with it. They'd go with it because they don't want to stand up for you. Because they know if they stood up for you, they lose that person. They lose those other people around them. And when it comes at the cost of not standing up for you. So you need to know that some people don't actually got you. Some people are just friends with you for like the motives for going out, but they don't actually like you. they don't actually know you. They don't know the real you. And you should surround yourself with people who bring out the real you, who know the real you. But being by yourself, it gives you a lot of time to reflect on what you really want, because you have all this time to yourself, and it's not other people's agenda. It's not what other people want to do. You can figure out what you really want to do when you have all this time by yourself. But when you're by yourself, you can't always have something on in the background. You can't always be playing that video game. You can't always be watching that show. You can't scroll on TikTok for hours. Yeah, you're by yourself, but you're not with yourself. When you're by yourself, you gotta be with yourself. You gotta be in tune. You have to let your thoughts run, even if maybe you don't like what's happening. You gotta change it, because when you always think about something, it means it matters. It means it's on your mind. If you're always thinking, like, I'm so lazy, I'm fat, I don't like how I look, but then you're always on TikTok scrolling, you don't really have time to think about that. It won't ever come to you as I need to get up and do something about it. It's just, I don't like how I look, I'm gonna keep scrolling on TikTok. I'm gonna keep watching my show. I'm gonna keep eating garbage. But when you think about it, you'll say, okay, I can do something about it. I can start running. I can start dieting. But if you never let yourself think and really feel how that affects you, then you'll never actually do something about it. And also with your passions. If you're always looking at what somebody else is doing, what their passion is, then you might follow in that, even though that's not what you want to do. That's just what you always see. You see, oh, someone else is doing it, so I'm gonna do it too. Oh, someone else had gained 500,000 followers doing Get Ready With Me, doing this, but the whole time that's not what you want to do. So being by yourself, and when you're by yourself, being with yourself, it'll give you time to reflect on who you really are and what you really want. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you want me to talk about something, or if you have anything you want me to work on, I'm always here to listen, and I'm always trying to get better. Ciao.